find out. I think I'm gonna go find out.
Collect your items once you pass through the metal detector and enjoy your visit.
तो इधर तो उसी डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं हम लोग, उधर ही है।
ते कसं बार्कचं असते आले आणि मग कानाचं लावायचं आहे कारण त्या गाण्याचा आवाज खूप
The seat of his pants is more like it. But you're wrong, Salazar. It was love that saved young Harry, not luck. Something to remember. Good. Maybe they'll... If Dumbledore think it right and proper that they be here, then they are more than welcome.
Therefore, Professor Bin, who's a esteemed history of magic professor, will present his thorough and exhaustive lecture entitled Long. Enjoy the remainder of your stay with us. Over tripping please take note of this location and report it to a member. Our esteemed history of magic professor will present his thorough and exhaustive.
See, that wasn't so bad, was it, Ron?
Not as bad as being on this club here.
You voices down, don't you hear us?
I will continue to acquaint you with the unique and magical specifications of enchanted pitch.
And I will also show you how to fly like ladies and gentlemen.
And after all that rubbish,
I thought some of you might be looking for a way to escape Professor Finn's lecture. If you're not, you mental.
Not that the subject isn't fascinating. Personally, I'd recommend Bathilda Badger's whole course of history.
No one else has read that book, have I?
ले रहे फोटो
तुम्हें याद है जापान में तुमने हाई किया था वो
सेम ही था वो।
हाँ मारने का जोरात मार मैं उठा कोई लेता
टैको प्लेटर में
हार्ड हार्ड वाला छोटे टाइप में
Joy of singing songs galore. Ooh! And our favorite, wherever we roam, who's here to make carols far away home.
I know you're who's we'd like to share too. A few ways to say Merry Christmas to you. Melancholy be my eyes.
ले रहे फोटो जो
To say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. And we like to say each language abroad. And in Spanish we say Feliz Navidad. Sing it with me. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We got fancy jumps. Man, this is crazy. We need to give you a jump rope. This will be, look at it. Man, you
For basketball here?
So,
Mom, Dad said we need to catch down. Super fast. I hate it.
Honey, you can actually see WB down there. You can actually see Warner Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Catch Cindy Lou Who's story time at the clock.
We're going into the world's biggest working movie and television studio. We're going to cover right around 400 acres today with the help of a friend of mine. He is the co-host of the studio tour. You know him best as the host of The Tonight Show, and that's my jam. He's the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure you get through this experience in one piece. You got the very best guide.
Tiffany.
And the greatest driver.
Diego.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Diego.
owes me $5. I think you guys are excited to get on the tour. But first, a few safety rules.
Okay, let's get these safety rules out of the way first, shall we? First things first, if you're in need of guest assistance, or if you're experiencing a medical emergency, or you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or maybe your car is experiencing audio or visual issues, what you want to do is reach up and grab them on the red cord that runs directly above you in the center of the tram ceiling. I'll then come back there to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Otherwise, throughout the entire tour, please remain seated. Also keep in mind that the studio is private property, so if at any point during this tour you need to be off of this tram because let's say you can't wait to use the restroom, or maybe you dropped something of value, that is okay. Just pull down on the red cord. I'll come back there to assist you, and we will get you guys accommodated as quickly, as safely, and as best as we possibly can. Also keep in mind that on today's tour, you'll be experiencing extended tram movements, fire effects, and water effects, so you may get wet. So make sure that all of your belongings are secured and remain seated at all times. Last but not least, there are no selfie sticks allowed aboard the tour. So that is all the safety rules that we have to go over today. Now let's kick off the tour. Before we actually talk about production, I do want to address this construction that we're seeing here to your left. Feel free to take pictures and videos of that as well, just to keep the flash off before doing so. Now, if I see any red lights flashing outside of our soundstage doors, or if I see any security guards with orange flags trying to get my attention, that's my cue for production to zip it because they can hear me. So if I'm suddenly not speaking, and then you see this appear on your screen, about this, a lot of questions as well, so let's just go ahead and clear this. Writers, producers, musicians, actors that we work with closely here at Universal. Now, if you were to walk into a soundstage and see a set, it's not going to be built from wall to wall. It's going to be built in the middle of that soundstage, about 5 to 6 feet away from the wall itself, to give production the opportunity to get as many camera angles as possible, just in case they maybe have to shoot through a window. Like, did they build a house in there? Do they need to film through the window from the front yard? They can do that. Or maybe they need to film within the set itself or above it. It just gives us more room to essentially maneuver through set and production when it's built away from the wall as opposed from wall to wall. Still, even though there's about 5 to 6 feet away from the wall, Sony, Paramount, Warner Brothers, trucks as well, we're all very collaborative in the industry. We're all working together. Universal Studios specifically is the largest of the studios. We have the most real estate to offer production for both sound stages, our backlot, and all of our studios. To you because of our monsters, maybe it looks familiar to you because you watched The Good Place. Of NBC's The Good Place with Ted Danson and Kristen This is the good place.
Designers at Universal, they were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the trap.
I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
I'm gonna help you.
What is the bad place like? The afterlife? Come on, I've never ever seen this.
Industry. You can trace almost all of our monsters back to this set. But as you're looking around, it may not necessarily look familiar to you because of our monsters. Maybe it looks familiar to you because you watched The Good Place of NBC's The Good Place with Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. This is The Good Place.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife? Come on, I have never ever seen this.
You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
I'm gonna help you.
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
So yes, Little Europe is the good place, but Little Europe is also Genovia from Disney's Princess Diaries 2, A Royal Engagement. This has also been seen in Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, the live-action Cinderella that starred Whitney Houston, Brandy, Daisy Alexander, Whoopi Goldberg, that filmed here as well. It's also been seen in
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Planet, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jr. Park. Over there, look into the wiki. Have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Shoe. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Glad. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso Experience, built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, gold rush frontier town, lies a sinister secret. It's welcome to the world of Nova.
Most of the houses here in this neighborhood are facades, which means they're just the fronts and the two sides to a property. Only a few of them are practical. That does not mean functional. Practical just means that there's enough space to create something within it that feels real, but nothing about it usually or typically is functional. Now, the very last house at the end of the block coming up on the right-hand side, or at the end of the cul-de-sacs, should I say. Again, the very last one at the end on the right is a practical set. If you walk in through the front door, look to your left, you're in the kitchen. Look to your right, you're in the living room. But nothing about those appliances are functional. Everything is truly just for show. There's just enough space within that house for production to move within while also creating actual spaces that feel like it's a home. Living rooms, dining rooms, etc. This house here on your right hand side is a perfect example of a facade. Take a few steps in through the front door of that house, you're going to hit a tree. Go past the tree, you're going to fall straight down the cliff right into the good place. There's nothing going on in that house. The yellow house on the right with a large tree out front, you can use that first floor for production, making it practical. That's Davey's house from Never Have I Ever. The purple and white house, also on the right, you can use both floors for production. Now that purple and white house is actually pretty significant to us here at Universal because that was once 1313 Mockingbird Lane. It was once home to the Munsters. So long before the housewives showed up and then long after they left, Colonial Street has been home to some pretty amazing neighbors through the years. In fact, I'm bringing with you some Vines and Paul Giamatti.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid!
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Robert Redford, but there's been a resurgence of popularity for this set over the last so many years, and we have Quentin Tarantino to thank for that because he saw it from above and didn't realize that he was flying over a movie studio. Most of the houses here in this neighborhood are facades, which means they're just the fronts and the two sides to a property. Only a few of them are practical. The Rebo are Grande Jonathan Family, Jeff Goldblum, Michelle Yeoh. This past summer in June, they had How to Train Your Dragon released in theaters with Jared Butler. They're in Bungalow 5162 to your left with the Wicked Balloon out front. Again, that's Mark Platt Productions. And now they have Wicked for Good in theaters. So if you haven't got the chance to check that out just yet, make sure that you put it at the top of the priority list.
Goodbye, Dorothy.
Numbers 25 and 26. These are still what we like to think of as some of our newer sound stages. The first ever production to take out of these stages here on your left was Hairspray Live, which was super cool. One of our live musicals. We were in an era of doing live the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Martha's Vineyard. So because of the buzz surrounding this movie, when it was released in the summer of 1975, Steven Spielberg and Universal knew they had to figure out a way to bring it to life for the tour, so they gave us this version of the anthem, a safer one than the one we know from the movie. We even have a police diver out here today by the name of George. He likes to put together little reenactments of scenes from the movie for the tour. So let's see how George does today. In Three Amigos, starring Jimmy Cheeseman.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened.
No, this is really a joke, don't worry. No, there's no reason to panic. He knows that he shouldn't. Okay, Robin, look at me. Look at me. You better tell me that this is a joke. Blink twice or something, because it needs to be a joke, please. Okay, please. I gotta go. Go. What do you do with this? This is the crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds stars Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. To your left is a real airplane, a real 747 that was purchased by production for right around $60,000, demolished, and then featured in the movie for 4 minutes of screen time. We're supposed to show you how important production design is. It's telling the story without the actors having to say or do a thing.
The airplane crash set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around vision and Steve.
You forget to sit down and talk about the War of the Worlds. I thought you were right in a big neighborhood. Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. Thank you, guys. I mean, that's not what your pleasure was, okay?
Left is a real airplane, a real 747 that was purchased by production for right around $60,000, demolished, and then featured in the movie for 4 minutes of screen time. We're supposed to show you how important production design is. This was a brand new set. He saw it from above and didn't realize that he was flying over a movie studio.
Over there, look into the Wicked Balloon. Have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? What?
Thank you. Next. एस्केलेटरवर घ्यायचं फोटो सिंगापूरमध्ये. ती घेऊन जाऊया राईड हलणार ना.
When on the escalators, things
करके आओ ना. मैं भी जाके आती हूँ.
चलो
यायचं आहे आपण. इधर देखो.
Nice try, nice try.
Churros. शॅडो मस्त वाटतं ना खाली. परत त्या लोकांचा
Brew is a master cook of creatures of unknown origin that carry out Brew's orders and help him fulfill
Seated at all times, there is no laxity. Remain seated at all times, there is no laxity.
इधर देखो. माझी बेबी.
Please remain seated.
मस्त
Not all bugs to land at this.
Viewing area past this archway. 6:30 viewing. देखो.
Next to the wall shop, right?
ये कौन सा है?
होने वाला देखो.
अच्छा.
हाँ लाईट शो होणार. ते राईड आपण केलेली सकाळी. लास्ट पर्सन कुठे?
लेते हैं।
सेल्फी